Hey folks, just wanted to edit that, garble the point. Not gonna bother trying to restate it. it. I'm not sure if it makes sense anyway, even got ungarbled. Um, but yeah, apparently you can get a Sabrina sex card. It's Witcher 1 territory, so yeah. But anyway, I was just trying to look up the Banshee thing. It was such an awkward spelling, I was wondering, like, is that actual Irish? I wouldn't be surprised. Because it's Irish is the most one of the most awkward languages. Um, Banshees howl and shriek, and if you hear their cry, you know you'll join the ranks of the dead that night. Beggar from Dundare. Old gossips claim banshees are the spirits of women stuck between life and death due to traumatic experiences. Their wails and howls are considered omens of imminent death, though they are said not to attack the living themselves. Often appear in the form of pale tear-streaked women with shriveled faces and wrinkled corpse-like bodies. Okay, let's check what's down here.
Now in his eye. Gotta use it.
Getting a bit of mileage out of that. Was that really it? Admittedly, I did kind of loot that chest without really looking at the contents, but was that really it? Oh yeah, there's a sea hag down here, isn't there? Or a water hag. Nice. Spin to win, baby! Nice. Wonder, can I take the boat up the river? Probably not, but I'm curious. Okay, definitely not if a lily pod's gonna fucking shipwreck me. Huh, didn't damage my boat. Oh, never mind. Should head to this gate. Sell stuff off, then continue in with my continue on with my question mark hunt.
wonders. Annual chivalric tourney.
My spirit is willing as my flesh is weak. Greetings. What do you have on offer?
Damn it, I did not want to sell that. Cost myself a bit of money.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path. Greetings. I hope your search goes well.
What do you have on offer?
Equal. What happens better? What happens better?
Farewell.
Good luck on the path. Not bad.
And double back this way.
Another murder by the horrid beast. Milton the Peyrak Peyran falls victim to his own cowardice.
Alright, signpost. Let's head here to the Palace Gardens. We'll then... Actually, no, if we start here at the Fortestair Ruins, we can hit up here easily enough. Ooh, looks awesome.
Wonder if I'll find anything Merton left behind here.
Okay, this outfit is programmatic punches. Potions. I think I drank more black blood than I wanted to, thinking it didn't go true. The spin while just flail swords wildly. Doesn't stand a chance. Damn. Damn it. Nice. Kirk's diary and key. Fragment of a journal stalled by blood and spinal fluid. It pretended to be just another day as a clerk at the ducal treasury. Started the morning with baguette and Cambert, and shuffled some parchments and head for home before dusk. Today, however, the normal order of things was disturbed dramatically. Came across a highly interesting note in the archives, along with it a key. The key is the more interesting find, but according to what I could decipher from the dust-covered scribblings on the note, it opens a chest full of gold coins. But I'm getting ahead of myself. While doing some routine straightening of the files, I found a report outlining the procedures for the reform of Bastoy prison, ordered straight from Duke Henry Grass. We are all aware how badly this experiment ended, for the ruins of that prison to this day frighten any potential tourists with their battered skeletons and legends about howling spirits of the murdered guards. Yet I did not know that hiding among the abandoned ruins there was a chest, and its key was right under my nose. This supposedly contains crowns meant for the purchase of books and rations for the inmates of Bastoy. One of the critics employed there at the time committed this sin of omission and sent the chest to the warden without the key. Yet perhaps that was for the best. Warden was impaled and the guards all skinned alive, meaning those generous would have gotten their hands on the chest had he received the key. As it is, might the chest still be there unopened? Folks say a curse fell upon that place, a dark power brought down by bestiality the murders it beheld. But other folks say that Saint Alfreri will become emperor of Nilfgaard and herald the end of the world. So there's as much point giving any of such gibbering much credence. The Toussaint prison experiment. Work order, two diagrams, ton of stuff. Work order. Order for the reorganization and reform of Bastoy prison to the warden. By decree of His Illustrious Grace, Duke Henry III, Jacques Ox, warden of Bastoy prison, is required to implement the following reforms. Dismiss half the prison's guard staff. Forbid use of corporal punishments against the inmates. Discontinue punishment by dark cells, limit rations and floggings. Permit prisoners to possess private property. Allow prisoners to walk at will around the penitentiary grounds. Purchase, including using the included funds, victuals of the finest quality, and hire a teacher to instruct in reading and writing, and purchase any equipment necessary for said instruction. His Illustrious Grace Duke Henry III believes these changes, based on models popular, more civilized lands of the south, will result in lowering the crime rate of crime in all the duchy, by showing young offenders a pathway to a new life. Junior Clerk Philippe Jordi Simbardo. Hey, maybe the everyone wouldn't have been gutted. Maybe. Probably not, but you live in hope. Librarian's Memoirs. I embezzled and I stole. I admit this and am ashamed of my actions. What was I to do? My salary as a scribe was so laughably meager. I was reduced to borrowing coin from my mother. I was a thief. but I also did a great deal of good for the Palace Library, who secured the import of such tomes as the Life of the Prophets, the Hamorhadabus, the Art of Midwifery for Maidens, and many others. The Palace Library has me to thank for the storehouse of all knowledge needed for a merry and satisfied life, and other rare tomes, such as Spectrum Ardrum and the Laveris Cinci et Figuris Cameras. Theft and embezzlement mean nothing. A man's true value shows in the manner in which he treats his books. And he quite possibly got people killed. The sun is now rising. I shall make use of its light to write this letter before they come to take me to the gallows. Do not know who shall read it, or indeed if anyone shall. Perhaps I'm writing only to myself, to cast this out before my execution and cleanse my heart. Yes, I killed him. Until now I have lied in attempt to avoid punishment. I still believe he deserved death for what he did. Did I do wrong? Perhaps. And he was most assuredly a bad man, one who deserved death. The gods shall make the final judgment, and they shall deliver the sentences, mine and his. I hear the guard's step. May the gods watch over my soul. Diagram, Manticore Steel Sword, Prisoner's Journal. 30th Burke 1201. My fellow captive, Merton, who for so many months kept his neck stiff, mocked my fate in Lebiota, and praised the joys of a riotous life, today broke down completely. Admitted he'd wasted his God-given time on the pleasures of the flesh, although he had to show for it were chains and indignities. I tried to lift his spirits, tell him there is another path, that he can cast off his past habits and devote his life to Lebiota and his teachings. For now my counsels have fallen on deaf ears, but we believe he will one day convert and listen to the truth. Elijah Wentry, 17 Lamas 1202. It is shockingly how pleasantly I now converse with Merton. It beggars belief to think we once could not bear each other's presence. He is a man transformed, metamorphosized. I feel he has accepted his path. He devours greedily all I tell him about Lebiota and his teachings. What rapture it is that in this dank, dark prison, the prophet sent me a sinner, give my life meaning. 43 Blatt, 43rd of Blatt, 1203. It is over. Merton has served his sentence and left these accursed dungeon walls. Teachings which I have tried to pass on to him during these last dozen months have clearly taken root. Merton has vowed to go on a pilgrimage, which will let him cast off his old ways, open doors for a new life. As I advised, he'll first go to the cave where I'll be able to receive enlightenment, and on those walls he carved 4 of his great truths. I hope the awe of that place will help Merton, as it helped many before him, achieve cleansing and gain strength to continue his pilgrimage unto his next station, which advised him should be illegible.
Notes in the journal suggest that straight out of prison, Merton went to the legendary cave. Lebiota was supposed to have hunkered down there once. That's my next destination.
Not even a question mark on the map.
Let's go.
surprisingly, not the most potent, not the most healthy of enemies. You know, in some ways I wish I could play Witcher 3 again for the first time. Just experience it anew all over again.
Us! Someone, please!
Real or fake? Real.
What's this about?
Monsters! Monsters there, in the cave!
We managed to flee, but Hugo remains inside.
Hugo?
Our brother! He's still in there, inside! Help us find him! We'll pay you for your toil.
Noticed what attacked you?
There was no time. We ran for the exit as soon as we felt the earth quiver. But Hugo, well, he went the other way.
So, monsters crawl out of the ground?
I suppose. In truth, I don't know. We just ran. Did not look back.
Why do you even go in there?
We lost our way.
Mistake that cave for the high road?
By the hair on my chinny chin chin, what difference does it make whether we went in for a stroll or to gather students? Hugo remains inside, in grave danger. That's what matters. Will you go in after him or not? Every second could be vital.
Fine.
Fine. I'll look for him. You two stay out here.
Father knows worst.
Kicking